this is an association of women farmers for, in French they call it manioc. In English is Yucatan. It's like yam, but it's not yam. This is what they call, this is manioc. It's a root. It's kind of like yam, but it's not yam. So what they do is, and these are the kind of instruments, if you can see, these are the kind of instruments they work with. So even if we can just bring them machetes or knives or instruments that they use so that they don't have to be using, and you see, so this is what it is. And in this village, the business they do is, after first they grow this on the farm. They grow this themselves. Then they peel it, and there's a process that they use. This, we call it gari, and it's a staple. I eat this even in New York. It's in all the African stores. If you go, you can find it. So then they make this for themselves, and before they used to sell this, but now the market fell. There's no more market where they used to sell this. So basically, there's no way for them to sell their products. They're not making any money because there's no market. The market fell, and I think it's probably because the market collapsed. C'est ça, non? C'est tombé, le marché. Oui. The market collapsed because it's made out of mud. The same way we've been showing you all the other places collapsed. So because the market collapsed, there's no way for them. So in their geniusness, in trying to be proactive and creative, what they've done is they don't make the gari anymore. Now they make tapioca. Again, just to explain, this is how it starts. They have to grow this. So once they grow it, they peel it, and before, this is what they used to do. They used to make gari out of it. But because the market collapsed, since it's made out of mud, there's no way for them to sell their business. There's no way for them to sell this anymore. This is not selling. So they stopped making this, and now they've started making this. It's made from the same product. Both of these things is made from the same product. So now this is what they make and sell. And the way here in our villages, how we drink this is it's called tapioca. And they make like a morning drink out of it, and it's delicious. It's one of my favorite foods anyway. But it's just to show you how talented these people are. It's amazing because although they have nothing, look at what they're able to produce. And these two things are made right here in this village. And it's these women, the association of women, that is conducting this business here.
No, play very smooth.
Okay, here I'm bringing you because I want you guys to see the process of their work. This is the business that this village does, and these are the kind of businesses we want to support. This is the process. It starts out green, like this. Like we showed you the whole fruit. Où est l'entière là? Okay. This is the dried up one. This is an old one, it's dried. But you can see it's whole, right? So this is how they get it. And then they have to cut it. They have to cut it exactly. If you see even the cut is pretty good. With the machines here, it's very difficult to use this kind of a knife to make a straight cut. It's not easy, but you can see the quality of their work. So this is how it starts, and when it's fresh, it's green like this. So they take it, they cut it, they take the stuff out of it, and then they cook it in here, okay? After they cook it, then they scrape it off, and then they scrape the inside out. And these tools they made themselves. Then they use this to scrape inside of it out, and then by the time they finish, voilà. Ça c'est fini maintenant. On doit faire encore. This is the finished product. So after they get it from here, it looks like this, and then they put it here, and then they scrape it, and then this is the product they get. But as the women told you before, after all of that work, they can't even sell this for 10 cents. It's maybe 4 or 5 of these that they're going to sell for 10 cents. That is why these villages have remained like this for years. Nobody's helping them. The government doesn't help them. Then they're here, and I mean, there's no way for them to live. So Building Community Bridges would like to come here and help them.